1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? Father and son, sports talk. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo. All right, guys, great practice. Thank you, rhythm section.
You're welcome.
TJ, Isaac, bassman. Welcome to Father and Son Sports Talk. Quick announcement before we get started. That worked out. After the Super Bowl, we're going to be rebranding. See, this show was always about Evan, who likes to talk sports and do his own thing and analyze things, wants to have his own sports show. You cannot upload videos, I just found this out recently, on YouTube until you're 13. But we're going to be rebranding, switching the show over after the Super Bowl. It's going to debut as Evan's sports talk show. I work a lot, so I ain't always going to be here, and you don't want to have your friends on the show and all that stuff, so just a quick announcement there before we get the show started.
Yeah.
I love the name Father and Son Sports Talk, though, so
Yeah.
we got to think of a cool name.
Yeah.
All right. You got enough camera here?
Yeah.
Mr. Host of the show? Man, I got to tell makeup section to do a better job on me before we start. All right, let's get the show started. New
Okay.
developments. We got a Super Bowl coming up.
Yep.
We got a new coach for the Vikings.
Yep. Kevin O'Connell, Rams offensive coordinator.
Didn't I think some quarterback retired too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Rogers?
Brady?
Brady. Thomas Brady.
Thomas
That's right.
Brady. Yeah.
He was a good football player. I
Yeah.
liked him. He used to play for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Patriots, they got a good
Yeah.
coach up there in New England.
Yeah. Named Bill Belichick.
Billy B.
Yeah, and they're a pretty good franchise.
Yeah. Okay, I've been working my butt off. I need a catch up here. Kevin O'Connell,
Yes.
new coach?
Yes.
All right.
Not
Wow.
Tim Harbaugh.
Thank you. Good. I didn't want Jim Harbaugh to be the coach. It was that would have been weird. He belongs in Michigan. Michigander. But Kevin O'Connell, cool.
Yep.
Coming
Yeah.
over from the Rams. Yeah.
Offensive coordinator.
Offensive coordinator. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah, we need an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
We haven't coordinated our offense very well the last couple of years. Well, and then our
that's
defense
actually not
sucked.
true.
Yeah.
That's the defense.
Yeah.
That's the defense.
Terrible defense.
Kubiak's good. What's his name?
That Kirk Cousins guy.
The guy who got hired, Kevin Stefanski. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
But
We missed the playoffs
defense,
again, so.
And it's all the defense
Yeah.
because we
Anyway.
have one of the best offenses. Okay.
Neither here nor there. That season's over. But the Packers still lost in the playoffs.
Rams or Bengals.
Don't you want to talk more about the Vikings?
Oh, what else to talk?
Okay, we can. Lovie Smith, he got hired.
Oh yeah, Lovie Smith.
Dennis Allen got promoted.
I
I didn't even know Sean Payton was stepping down.
Yeah, he did.
So that's how much I'm kind of out of the loop.
What's his name? Got hired too. I forgot his. It was like. Oh, like by the Bears, like Eberfluss or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giants hired Dabble too. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and Jaguars hired Doug Peterson. So,
Oh yeah, that's right. Doug Peterson got
Well
a job.
deserved. Mike Zimmer wants to coach again. He wasn't hired, so yeah.
Huh.
Probably because he announced it so late.
Yeah,
But
nothing against the guy, but I'm glad he's gone.
yeah, so Super Bowl, Rams or Bengals? Who do you take?
Well, I ate my words on the last episode. I picked the Chiefs,
Yes.
so I think I got to pay for your college now,
And guess who took the Bengals?
right? So I'll go with the Rams.
I'm taking the Bengals.
Of course you are.
You know what?
Joe Burrow's
Joe
like
Burrow.
your
Joe Burrow.
generation's coach or
Joe
your
Burrow.
generation's quarterback
Joe
now.
Burrow is better than Matthew Stafford.
I think the Bengals have an awesome chance to win. This game is so 50-50 for me. I don't think anybody's got an edge up in any department, especially if you see the adjustments that the Bengals defense made against Mahomes in the second half.
The Bengals are gonna win.
That was great.
The Bengals are gonna win.
Oh, really? You know that?
No, I don't
time,
know that.
Your time travel machine.
I don't know that.
Okay.
I'm just saying I think they're gonna win.
I think they could. I'll put a little money on it. A quarter.
And there's not a ton of explanation except for that they have Joe Burrow. I mean, Matthew
True.
Stafford's a good quarterback, but Joe Burrow's better.
You could nitpick at some details, like the Rams don't have Higbee, it looks like.
Yeah, and also
Is Uzama going to play?
he's questionable. I think Higbee's questionable too. But Matthew Stafford, first overall pick.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, first overall pick. Both played for really good colleges. Georgia, one of the best recruiting schools. LSU, a surprise, won the national championship. Joe Burrow won the Heisman. Had the best season by a college quarterback probably ever. And they were both drafted by some of the worst franchises in history.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford set 13 seasons with the Detroit Lions, 3 playoff appearances,
13.
0 wins.
13.
Joe Burrow, 3 playoff appearances in 2 years, 2 to 13,
Yeah.
and he's in the Super Bowl.
And a reconstructed knee.
And he's 3 for 3. Yeah, and he had a reconstructed knee. And he has Jamar Chase. Cooper Kupp's great, but Jamar Chase has a much better future. And I think even though LA is at home, Matthew Stafford is under more pressure than Joe Burrow. Because Joe Burrow's won a championship before, he's won a national championship, and he has a ton of years ahead of him. Matthew Stafford, this is probably his first or second to last chance at winning a Super Bowl. So, he's under a ton of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And because he has the best defense in the league, he has one of the best offenses in the league, he has a triple crown wide receiver winner, and he has Odell Beckham Jr., Aaron Donald, the best defensive player in football and probably the best player in football, and then Jalen Ramsey, who's the best corner in the game. So, if he loses with that roster, even though it's his first year, he's gonna get blamed. Big. I mean, and the Bengals, they weren't expected to be here, right? I mean, who expected them to be here? Right?
He had a reconstructed knee.
Yeah, and they thought their offensive line was terrible. It's good enough for them to get to the Super Bowl, but I don't think the Bengals and Joe Burrow are under as much pressure. So yeah, I think the Bengals are winning the Super Bowl.
Oh, am I supposed to say something?
Yeah.
See, this is parenting 101 here. I know that if I start debating that, he's going to destroy me with statistics. So I'm not. I'm just going to agree with you.
I have no statistics right now.
Any given Sunday, that's all I'm going to say. I guess you could say more of the pressures on the whole Rams organization because Sean McVay's been there before, Aaron Donald's been there before, and they didn't do so hot when they had Goff.
Yeah.
But, you know, as far as who's under more pressure, yeah, Stafford's got the clock ticking on him, but, I mean, with what he did with the Rams isn't going to go away after this year. So technically he could be back next year.
They gave up the whole future, though. They gave up so many draft picks.
See?
Gave up.
Here it comes.
They gave up so many draft picks to get Jalen Ramsey, to get Matthew Stafford in the first place. They traded for him for draft picks. And they traded draft picks to get Von Miller. Like all these guys.
They went all in.
Draft picks.
Yeah, that's not a secret. I know that.
So, this team is built for this year.
For sure.
The Bengals, the way they're playing, they could go to the Super Bowl another year and win it. So, I think the pressure's all on, not all of it, but most of it is on the Rams.
So if Stafford loses,
and the GM.
If Stafford loses, is he going to give a press conference like Rodgers, where he's like, "Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There's a lot of expiring contracts and this and that." And
no, I don't think Matthew Stafford would say that.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I mean, the Rams need to be at their best, and the Bengals need to also.
All right, so you got the Bengals, I got the Rams.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Olympics. Well, that was a good talk. Now let's talk about basketball. Have you watched any Olympics?
No, I haven't.
I've watched a little bit.
Okay.
In between changing channels.
MVP.
But I do like the Winter Olympics. It's just it's kind of sad that I'm not. Well, I'm too busy to be in it right now. Too sunburned, too. Hey, so let's talk basketball as in your basketball league. Got a big game coming up. Last game of the season. I'm the coach of the team. We're 3-4 right now. We're going up against a team that's a tough team. They beat us every time. Yeah.
By a lot.
The way things wound up is they got a lot of the middle schoolers on their squad, but they're good. They move the ball good. Credit to them. They're good ball players. But you got a game coming up. Hopefully we can get a win going there, and it is the last regular game of the season. And because we eked out those 3 wins, we will get a shot to go into the championship game. So.
Okay, let's talk about NBA.
And we got Little League starting this week. Oh, can't wait for baseball.
Okay.
All right, talk about the NBA here.
MVP.
Help me. I've been getting killed in DraftKings in NBA. I don't have it. I don't have the magic. It's not there.
MVP picks have kind of shifted from
Karl Anthony Towns
podcast. Joel Embiid's the favorite to win it, though.
Okay.
Because he's
mid-season.
He's been averaging 29.4 points a game.
How about them Timberwolves?
Yeah, 29.
Streaking hot.
29 and 25.
And they're not even totally healthy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm missing a few guys. I have a top 10 shooting guards list. Oh.
Oh, really? You got a list?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. This is gonna be a long show. All right. Now throw it down.
Actually, just before that, a few big trades have happened. CJ McCollum to the Pelicans.
McCollum to the Pelicans.
Caris LeVert to the Cavs. Domantas Sabonis to the Kings for Buddy Hield, Tyrese Halliburton, and 6 other Kings.
Kings are serious this year. Haven't seen a serious Sacramento team in a while.
They're not good, but
Nah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were in contention.
Actually,
Bad as the Lakers.
Probably around that range, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Russell Westbrook is, jeez, he's not good.
Goes from the triple-double king to the
the excuse king.
Yeah. He's a good player. It's just not good chemistry in that team.
Did you see the post-game interview of him?
No.
No, he was just saying, "Oh, Vogel should have started me." Even though he was playing terrible, he had 10 points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was really bad. He got benched in the 4th quarter again.
Being that I'm the coach for a basketball team, I know what he's going through.
So.
Yeah.
For my top 10 list, I have shooting guards. So, a few honorable mentions that, they just don't deserve to be on the list. But, Kyrie Irving, I don't even need to read his stats because he's only played 12 games.
Yeah, he's kind of a rent-a-player right now.
Yeah,
don't waste too much time with him then, because he's honorable mentions.
To a long-term contract. Klay Thompson also only played 12 games.
He's coming back.
Yeah,